Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm Sue and today I'm working on Dephemerember and I'm working on prompt number 18, and the prompt for number 18 is Plaid and Polka Dots, please touch. So I think Louise and Barbara are thinking something a bit textural, and polka dots raised, yes, very nice. Plaid, I had plaid fabric, but I think I gifted that to the op shop, which is a bit of a shame. It would have come in handy, but never mind. Yeah, plaid and polka dots. So that's the prompt. F is sitting here. He wants me to hurry up because he wants to swim, and I know exactly how he feels. We're well over 30 again today, and it's warm. Right, so this is the page I'm going to use, and originally I was thinking of using this page, which is a plaid page. But then I looked at this, and I wanted to add a pocket to this page, and the pocket, a fabric pocket, that I thought would be nice with a bit of stitching on. So I've gone ahead and organised my pocket. This uses some of the fabric that I used for my journal cover. If you look here, actually it's not on that page, is it? But it is part of this group of fabric from Moda. So I've used that, and if you can see, it has some little sprigs with dotted blooms, I'm assuming, in between the leaves, and one of them was cream. And what I've done is I've gone over every cream flower, if you like, with a colonial knot. And a colonial knot is the knot they use when they do candle wicking here, and it is raised, so if you run your hand across here, you know, you can feel the texture. Now, because of the stitching on here, I'd got threads stretching around on the back. So what I did, I attached this fabric piece to a piece of tea-dyed paper, and I've stitched that around to hold that in place, and then I added a fabric ruffle along the bottom. This is a piece that it's a piece of ephemera that I made some time ago. They're little images that go through the laminator, and you can see comes out as a nice thick piece. And I've got a tin full of those, and I have to remember, I don't keep them near my desk, and I have to remember they're there because otherwise I won't use them. Look at these. I mean, they're just so cute. I think the original idea of these was from Tracy Fox. I'm not sure, can't remember. But I've added them onto the back of card. So I think what I've done is I've put them onto quite thick paper, both images, and then glued them together. These ones aren't laminated. These are just glued together. And I've even done, look at this, my goodness, little hole reinforcers. So that's those. These are the ones that I've laminated, and they are ready to go. I've got some circular ones. Some I've tried with glossy accents. I was never very good with glossy accents. I've got quite a few little holes in there. The better ones are the ones that I laminated. And I've got, as I say, look, I've got a little jar full of them. And they're so easy to do. And, make nice dangles off the side of a card or side of a page. So pop those back away over there. I'm I've used this one on this page because the colours are good. So that's one lot of dots, and you know, this is quite textural, this piece. But then I wanted, and what I was saying was that originally this was going on this side, which is fine, but I do like that this side picks up this background colour. So I've flipped it, which, you know, I can do. And then I've got more of the plaid here so that I can bring it in. This piece, I'm going to share now how I made these. This is just using Brushos and Brushos and spritz with water onto watercolour card. And then what I did, I punched the edge and I've put it through, you could probably see better from the back. I've put it through my embossing machine using a Swiss Dots folder. So that gives this a bit of raised texture too. So I've turned my camera on because I'm playing with Brushos, and I don't think I've filmed anything with these. I haven't played with them much, it should be said. But I thought today was the day. I want something a bit different for Dephemerember. You can see here's one that I've spritzed up. Reasonably happy with that. I'm using this watercolour pad, which is 300 grams. It's an Arches pad. Oops, don't see that. And yeah, I've just cut one sheet in half. What else is it? Hot pressed. Okay, so basically what I do is spritz with water my card, and then I've punched some little holes in the top of these, and I literally, this is done, oh no, it's turquoise, okay. Just shake that on. I've got brown somewhere, here it is. I've only put small holes in mine, so, ooh, that's good. There's obviously water there, and some lemon. Okay, move those aside, and then I give it another spritz. Just move that out. The brown wasn't very brown. I've got a cloth somewhere. Clear this over. Don't know if there's a bit more down here. What other colour have we got? Let's have a bit of green. The green is supposed to be leaf green, but it's quite bright. That was it I used on there. It's just... so it comes out as orange. Let's have a look. Yeah, see, once you spritz it, it does change the colour. Definitely need something underneath to mop up some of the colour and the water. But yeah, I don't mind that. I think I like that one. I like the orange in that one. Okay, and that piece is just a plain piece of cream, done exactly the same, put through the embossing machine with the polka dot, or Swiss dots they call it, don't they? And what I want to do is just layer these up over this side of the page with my pocket on the front, and then I need a tag for the pocket. I'm actually, because I've got this on paper, I'm going to glue this onto this page. I didn't want to have to sew through, so that I can use the other side ready for the next prompt. So let's get gluing. Let's sort this out. I've enjoyed a couple of days off. I've caught up with a few little bits and bobs. How about you? Did you take the time off between challenge prompts? I think it worked well for me. I want to push that one in a bit because the green is a bit bright. So I'm thinking that one will go about there. So I'm just going to do a little pencil mark. Okay, and we'll use some art glitter glue. Yeah, the only thing I haven't been able to do is to go out into the garden to work. It's just too warm at the moment. The lawnmower's been out, but that's Ian. Hubby does the lawns. They're not lawns really, they're paddocks. He does his best, but you know they are. We have just over 14 acres, I think, with 3 paddocks for the sheep. We have 18 sheep that we inherited. We bought a house 5 years ago and it came with sheep. Hilarious, considering we've never had pets, never had animals really. Fish, we had a fish tank in one house. That was about it. But, you know, they're part of the family now. Those of you that have been with me for a while know that, you know, our sheep are quite important to us. But yeah, they take care of a good part of the property, you know, in so much as keeping the grass down, although I've got to say they're struggling a bit at the moment. There's it's growing so fast, it's unbelievable. Right. Now, I've been trying to do a bit of catching up on YouTube videos for other makers. I don't know whether you go and visit Lee. I think she's Lee Creates. She does some beautiful, beautiful work, very mixed media artist really. And who else? Oh, Darcy. Darcy Saunders. Oh my goodness, that girl. She's amazing. I don't know how she works. She's surrounded by stuff. And I have to thank you, Darcy, because I showed my husband your one of your videos about cleaning up your craft room, and I said to him, there you go, you see, Darcy's got far more junk than me. It's not junk really, is it, Darcy? It's, you know, you need it, you need all those bits. But yeah, I've enjoyed watching your video, or videos, clearing up your craft room. I don't know how old they are, they could be quite old. But yeah, very interesting. You keep far more than I do, I have to say. A lot of my scraps, you know, I hang on to them for so long and then I think, oh gosh, I've had this for ages and haven't used it, out it goes. But I suffer because I've done all sorts, you know. I've been a quilter, I embroider, I used to do like folk art painting when that was all the go. A friend of mine and I went and did folk art painting, so I had lots of paints, and it's not that long since I got rid of them all, which is hilarious really, because I'm back to paints, acrylic paints again. But yeah, there's an awful lot of stuff that I keep because you just never know, do you? Could be something you desperately need. Like your paints. Right, I've got a bit of trimming to do there, so I'll just trim that up. Yeah, who have you been watching? Whose videos have inspired you? Let me know, and if it's somebody that I haven't been to visit, I'll go. Because we all need inspiration sometimes, don't we? No, I do. Okay, so that's set up, ready for my pocket to go on there. And I'm going to use my thicker craft glue. This is, I was going to say it's fabric glue, but I don't think it is. It's just a good adhesive. And it's all gummed up from the last time I used it. Okay, so let's get this on. And I thought on this page I would add a little tab in the top corner. I haven't used many tabs, I don't think. I might have had a fabric tag. That's about it. Actually, I could. I've got a... That might be a bit thin, actually. What do you think? Could we use that? Let's trim it up and see what we think. This was just a little piece that I trimmed off to make it fit the page nicely. Yeah, we could. What I might do though, because this is the next page and I'm not sure at the moment what I'm going to be doing there, what I might do is add it with a paper clip. And I can finalise that when I know what's happening on the next page. And this is a bit of wadding that you can see poking out there. I used a bit of wadding because it makes the stitches stand up a bit better. So I'd basically be putting it on something like that. Didn't take that side, but never mind, I can sort that out. And then I thought I'd put a little charm. I've got this little floral charm here with some beads on a bulb pin. So I thought we'd add that on the end. So we'll do it, and then I can finish that off when I do work on the next page. Okay, so put that away. So that's more or less the page. And let's have a look what that looks like in the journal. I've already put the ring reinforcements on. So there we go, that seems to have adhered quite nicely. Oops. Yeah, that will be the next page. Look at my journal, oh my goodness. I might have to think about putting this perhaps in a pocket on the back or something, because that takes up quite a bit of room. Anyway, we'll leave it there for now. But as this gets a little fuller, I think that might have to happen. Now I wanted to stamp the number on this one. So here's my little number stamps. And what number are we? Number 18. Number 1 and 8. And I thought we'd stamp up the top there. Number 1 and number 8. There we go. While I think of it. And now we need something to go in the pocket, and I am going to make a very quick tag for the pocket. So what I have here I've covered this tag, which is one that I've had sitting around, with some of my jelly plate or jelly prints. Oops. And that's got a few random polka dots. I've got another piece of plaid card here to add on the front. Actually, I was thinking of adding these, a couple of these flowers as well. Maybe that one and that. Which successfully covers the polka dots. Let's try it the other way around. I think I might leave that off, because putting anything into that pocket might be a bit of an issue. So I'm going to leave that off. There is space on the back of this card to journal. And a look, maybe, don't know, what don't I like on there? I don't like that, I don't think. Okay, I'm going to trim a bit off here. Yep. And do away with that piece. Yeah. I think that's what we'll do, and then I'll sew all around. So first up, let's get this piece down. And lastly, this piece of lace, and actually I want it to sit a bit lower. This is a piece of really old lace that I've had for a while. I think This was an op shop find. Yeah. There we go, that just hold it until I stitch it. I'll trim that down. That can go in my bits drawer, don't waste it. Right, I'm going to go ahead and stitch this and I will be back. Okay, so I stitched around. I didn't stitch across the bottom. I've just left that loose. As you can see, you can write on that side. I thought I'd do, because I've got this punched and I'm using my new punch, I thought I would use this here on the top. Why not? I had it there and it adds a bit more polka dot. So lid, oh, goodness knows where that is. Oh, there it is. All right, I need to attach that properly too. All right, let's have a look. I need to cover that hole, but also try and get it centered. That should do it. There we go, that sits in there. Don't know, will we add some, I don't know whether to add some twine. Oh, why not? Why not? In for a penny, in for a pound. Ooh, that was a bit stiff. And I thought I'd use some of this because it, the colour's quite good. I know it's kind of rough, but I think it works quite well. And let's trim it. And we'll tie this in a bow. There we go. And that sits in the pocket just there. And I mean, that pocket is quite roomy. You could add more journaling papers in there, was what I was thinking. So that is my page 4, prompt number 18. There you go, Effie, what do you think? Not too bad. Yeah. As I say, I will add this when I do the other side. Okay, that's it. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am going to leave you now and go and have a swim, I think. Cool down. All right, until I see you for tomorrow's challenge. And tomorrow is, ooh, Nature's Treasure. Okay, oh well, I'll see you for that. Till then, bye now.